Does anyone need reminding that times change? This is the city, as they say on television. And this is the city. And this is the city. And this. And this. And this. It is not surprising, then, that when the 1960 census figures were published, they revealed that people were moving away from the cities to where there was more light, more air and less traffic, a place for kids to stretch, and run, and grow. All, of course, was not a bed of roses. One of the many problems for the suburbanite was where to get goods and services. With the population being spread out thinner than in the city proper, there was a crying need for a new concept in retailing. Some place where Mr. and Mrs. Suburbia could park their car easily and then take care of all their family's needs. This idea of one-stop shopping was translated into the shopping center. To tell the story of the shopping center, the general store of the jet age, we've chosen one of the largest and most modern centers in the nation, Mayfair. Located in Wauwatosa, a suburb of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Mayfair embodies the very latest in shopping center thinking. From its conception, this shopping center was planned as a place where shopping would be easy, exciting, and fun, not only for the woman of the house, but for every member of the family. It was also planned as the center that would offer the widest range of stores, merchandise, and services in the state of Wisconsin. Here are just a few of the more than 100 shops and services at Mayfair, a galaxy of the finest names in retailing. and this building serving the medical, dental, and other professional needs of the community. Experts in architecture, design, and landscaping worked with the Mayfair merchants to make the center not only a beautiful place to shop, but a beautiful addition to its community. There has been a happy marriage of good taste, common sense, and painstaking attention to detail. An example of this has been seen by those who have taken the tour of the center offered by the Mayfair people. An underground wonderland where everything that makes a shopping center tick goes on without disturbing the customer. This bank of panels integrates and records the equipment which air conditions and heats the center. It also handles smoke control. This console, straight out of Buck Rogers, is Mayfair's protector. It guards against fire and intruders. It also turns on and off the center's lights using a radio transmitter to do it. When a light circuit's receiver picks up a signal, it turns off or on depending on the frequency. This is a handy gadget to have around because it does in an instant what would take a man close to 3 hours to do. Delivering the enormous amounts of varied merchandise to this modern shopping center never disturbs a customer, for it is done underground. Each store has a loading dock along the half-mile tunnel that loops under the center. Here the merchandise is delivered. No muss, no fuss, no bother. So far, we've seen a number of beautiful buildings and some very sophisticated machinery to make these buildings comfortable and safe. While this is important, it does not begin to tell the story of the modern shopping center. The story of the Jet Age General Store is about people. People like, well, these. The whole family looks forward to visiting the modern shopping center. Well, almost the whole family. It's a matter of minutes to the major thoroughfares that lead straight to Mayfair from all parts of Wisconsin and Illinois. Parking is easy. Whoops. Oh, those sneaky little sports cars. Well, there's another space right nearby. The modern center solves another kind of parking problem, too. Here at Playfair, under the trained and watchful eyes of registered nurses and teachers, children can have a good time while their parents are attending to grown-up chores. They can become Casey Joneses, or find romance, or learn how to take some paper and paste and make a dream. While Mom and Dad, taking advantage of the modern center's values, put something away for a rainy day. or spruce up for a sunny one. Back to pick up the kids and into a wonderful adventure for the whole family. First, a delicious meal. This is just one of 6 places to eat at Mayfair. Drink your milk, Brian. That's a good boy. Now, what is there to see and do and buy at Mayfair? Just about everything. From the 4 corners of the world have come the things that make Mayfair one of the biggest, most beautiful, most complete shopping centers in the country. There are flowers to smell and flowers to take home. You can cover your floors and your head. And your feet. And your back. There are many ways to do this. You can be the casual one, or the elegant one, or the sporty one. There are ugly old witches and beautiful young brides. There is silver to eat out of and silver to put around your neck. There are animals, too. Dogs, giraffes, bears, vanilla bears, and chocolate. There is furniture and places to hide. And mirrors to look into. There are games to play by yourselves and with Mom and Dad. There are things full of ruffles and things to listen to, things to plug into the wall to make life easier, and places where you can attend meetings or be entertained. There is everything from a 10-cent spool of thread to an $8,000 mink coat. With so many things to choose from, there's bound to be waiting for Mommy. There's food for the family table. And when the day's journey is finished, there are the friendly men at the stores who will see to it that your packages get to your car. Glad you could come. Hurry back soon. There is another aspect to the fun and excitement of the modern shopping center, the special events held there. Some of these events are, of course, universal. We are waiting here in the darkness for the signal which will mean that tomorrow is the day our friend in the fur-trimmed red suit will arrive. And there it is. The big day arrives. There are many other special events which have been created at Mayfair for its customers. Here are just a few of them. An outdoor cooking show brings thousands to pick up tips on preparing those mouth-watering meals cooked over the blazing coals. Experts demonstrate the latest kinds of equipment. The crowd also picks up thousands of free hot dogs. Now, what's better than free hot dogs? In fact, what's better than hot dogs? It's in your hand, honey. Well, maybe new cars are just as good as hot dogs. Record crowds turn out for this industry-wide introduction of new models. There are the young and the curious. Mirror, mirror on the car, who's the fairest one by far? And there is the wife who understands absolutely every single word her husband tells her about this little red wagon. When the mercury in the thermometer cuddles up trying to keep itself warm, Mayfair throws a wingding of a winter carnival. Wauwatosa students come in with their tools and fill the center with hundreds of dazzling shapes. That's Wyatt Ervin. That's his horse. That's a pretty girl. Layton Art School dispatches a crew of craftsmen to create an eagle out of a 40-ton ice cube. All of the major winter sports are represented. Skating, curling, and ski. Local ski authority Bob Niss and his group show how to get up and down the snowy slopes. Of all the musical entertainment offered to Wisconsinites, certainly one of the most popular is Mayfair's annual Park in Old Milwaukee. Though curtain time for the concerts is 9 p.m., the audience comes as early as 5:30 to be sure of getting the seats they want. Almost 10,000 people gather for each performance at Mayfair's Central Park, which has been transformed into a setting recalling pleasant memories of days long gone by. It's summer, the stars are shining in the dark sky, and music fills the warm air. The orchestra, conducted by John Anello. Metropolitan Opera star Brian Sullivan.
Alone, and without you, life holds no charms. Yours every thought I own, all of the theme of every dream. All that makes life seem worthwhile dwells in your eyes, and the spell of your smile. There is no song half so sweet to me as your voice whispering, I love you, dear.
An encore duet with Raquel Montalvo.
Coming can bring time to make me forget.
then, is the modern shopping center, the jet age general store, the space age bazaar, the missile age marketplace. But whatever it's called, it represents the very latest in retailing. It offers the convenience the shopper has always dreamed of. It offers the big values made possible by scores and scores of merchants in healthy competition in the best tradition of American free enterprise. It offers a range of merchandise and services in a jewel-like setting that is nothing short of dazzling. It offers the kind of fun and excitement for the whole family that shopping hasn't been for a long time. These 4 reasons spell out why Mayfair stands unique in its part of the country. It is tomorrow's shopping center, right here and now.